Today is a huge day in the world of just me, in my world. I've got all the AN lines for the fuel, the oil. We're gonna go ahead and do all the fuel lines, get all the oil lines, get the fuel regulator on, get the oil filter on, get the this, get the that. We're gonna take the exhaust out, take the fenders off, I think. Yeah, it's gonna be sick. Also, I got my tune from RB25. We're gonna throw that in. Actually, you know, we're gonna throw this in real quick with the throttle cable. Just get this out of the way and done. So here is the Power FC that it was on the car before. It's pretty cool. It looks really nice. This will be getting replaced with our new RB25 tune, and pretty fire. Just plug and play. And just like that, the new tune is in. Power FC's out, and we can move on. Old throttle cable's out. New one's in. I'll tell you what, that's not a hard install per se. It's literally 2 bolts and a clip. But because of where it's located and how you have to like angle yourself, sucks balls. That sucked balls. I like cramped up all of my back and stuff. Suck. So I've been kind of stuck for a while. I've been trying to figure out where I'm gonna put this relocation kit so it doesn't interfere with the throttle cable, doesn't hit this, like just a big kind of pain in the ass, honestly. So I've got it zip tied here. This is just kind of a rough, you know, pretty rough, but this is kind of where I want it, so I can still reach the filter. These lines that are going to go to the oil cooler are not in the way of anything. The lines that are going to go down to the block are not going to get in the way of anything. And I think this is what's going to happen. Now I'm going to set up see where the regulator is going to go. This is pretty much the hardest part right here, because once this is done I can just route the lines. It'd be pretty easy, but finding out the placement's kind of hard, especially since I didn't relocate the battery or the fuse box. I just split my finger open again. I guess that super glue kind of act like a scab, and like I just hit it and popped off, and yep, still have a giant gash in giant gouge in my finger. But now we got some tape. Mama didn't raise no quitter. Alright, a lot going on here. Just dropped the gas tank. You can see I have easy access to the lines now, so I can rip all the hard lines out, or I could even leave them in if I want to be lazy, but I'm gonna rip them out and then replace these with AN all the way to the front. Little update here. I've got this line is going to go into my rail for the feed. This is the feed line. Goes down there, comes out the bottom to fuel filter, which is pointing the correct way. And then this is going to go back and then go straight to the tank. So I know I said I was going to take out the hard lines, but I'm actually not going to do that, at least as of right now, because they are going to give me points to zip tie these lines to and secure them. So I'm going to leave them on there for now and just literally run this line all the way up the hard line right to the tank. I just finished up the fuel lines. I think I did a pretty good job. Everything went pretty smooth. This is my first time doing AN, any type of AN lines. I mean, I think it went pretty well. So up here we've got our feed. This goes straight down. There's a filter under here under the frame. I'll show you in a sec. We have our return that goes into the fuel regulator and then goes down here to all the way down to the back to the tank. So we have our lines ran nice and clean. Fuel filter. This is on the feed. The black is the return. Lines go all the way down. I left the hard lines in so I could secure them with zip ties, but looks pretty good. Goes all the way down. I might need to throw another zip tie right here, but everything's pretty much, see, this is like level with the car. Can't see anything. I mean, you can see the fuel filter a little bit, but that's fine. And then they come back here, go over all the subframe and everything, and then they both go into the tank. And there you go, nice and easy. So I went ahead and threw the oil cooler back on. I kind of like half reused these lines. They just go under the frame right here and up. And then I just changed the AN fittings on this side to be 90s. So this tucks up really nicely, just nice away right there. It shouldn't interfere with anything. I'm just waiting for the stud so I can put this other part back on. Where is it? it's over there, right there. And then I can do the other AN lines. So I'm just waiting right now, really. I also got a catch can in the mail. So this would be cool. Get a little breathe action from the valve covers over there. All right, I managed to get this catch can set up. I still need hose clamps for that, but it's all set up, and it's in there too. It's sturdy there, and it just goes into here. I need to get a breather for that little guy right there, or block off, either or. Yeah, I think I'm at a stopping point for today. That little piece never came, so I can't finish off the oil cooler, which means I can't put on the plenum for good. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I have a mess to clean up though. So late last night, that little stud that I needed came in, and I went ahead and installed it, and now all the oil lines are done. So there we go, we got oil lines to go, and then that stud allowed me to just put this straight onto the block. So it deletes the old factory oil cooler, so that's all gone. This is still zip tied here. It's gonna be zip tied till I put the plenum on and see where everything goes. We gotta figure out the wiring. I'm gonna extend a couple wires and then throw the plenum on and see what's up. I've been working like a fucking dog, bro, trying to figure out all this stuff, but we got pretty far. This is on for good. There's two bolts, or two like fasteners on the bottom that I can't even figure out how people would get to it without having the motor out. So my intake manifold is missing two on the bottom, but the gasket's on, everything's on, the intercooler pipe with the MAF right there goes up, all the hose clamps are on, the throttle cable's on, the oil cooler is on, the fuel regulator, the plugs are plugged in for the IACV and the AC. I extended this one so it can get to there. There's the oil temp sensor down here. I extended the wires for that. The grounds are on the block. This like dash coolant sensors right here. I have to extend this one a little bit. But yeah, that's what's going on right now. And I also have to do the vacuum for the regulator and the boost, brake booster. Okay, I set up some lights because it got dark, and I hustled my ass off. I have nearly everything done. So all the wiring is extended. This is extended, can't even tell. All the IACV is plugged in, throttle body, throttle position sensor was extended from all the way back there, plugged in. The MAF sensor is extended, runs all the way here, down through there, and it's plugged into the MAF. This little power steering reservoir sensor was extended. All that is good. Everything is plugged in. The only thing that's not plugged in is the injectors, because I don't have them yet, and I don't have the pigtails. All the fuel lines are tight. I just did all the vacuum. So the ICV line that goes before the throttle body is under there. You can kind of see the little nipple right there, and then it goes through there to the ICV. Brake booster goes straight down to there. The fuel pressure regulator goes down there, and whatever this was, it was there before, so I just, same thing, routed it into there. So everything's good, secure, and I just need those injectors, and then we're looking pretty good. So I think I have all the wiring done. I mean, the plenum's on, everything's on. I have to weld the downpipe in the exhaust, and then I'm waiting for a little like 90-degree coming for the wastegate. All right, new day. Got a lot done, obviously, before, pretty much everything. Now, I guess the next step would be to figure out the downpipe and the exhaust, but I have gasoline 93 in my tank, and I need to get it out because I'm going to be running 85. So I bought this little siphon kit. I don't know how well it's going to work. I hope it works great, but like there's a little pump and like some hoses, and I'm going to try to siphon it into my mom's tank because her car takes the same shit. Might as well not waste it, right? I'm going to wait a couple days to probably do anything else. So I already siphoned the fuel out. This weather sucks. Been raining all day. Can't do anything, can't work on the car, can't freaking paint anything. Sucks. Side note, earlier, I threw the grill back on because I broke that little lip off the hood. I don't like this at all, actually. I've decided I think those are hideous. I don't like those on any car, no matter what. If they're carbon fiber, freaking OEM, I hate it. Now this actually looks a lot better, though. Check me out. I also did get this nice eBay turbo blanket. That came in the mail yesterday, so I just threw that on. And that is gonna protect my wiring harness right here. It's very important. So that's good. That looks nice. Can't do anything today, so I mean, I'm just gonna sit on my ass and literally do nothing.
Yes. Why they wanna be me? It's not what it seems. Running to the bank, putting wet on my Achilles. We been thumbing blue faces like they Washingtons. On a run from MIA up to Washington.